A History of Collective Joy. And she shows how the normal default way that human groups are, religion is danced, it's ecstatic, it's these really active rituals. And she shows how Christianity used to be like that too, but gradually, and I think it was in the Protestant world much more than Catholic, in Protestant it becomes more sedate, more intellectual, less Durkheimian. And she says, group love, like the love that you feel for your group, is this powerful common emotion around the world, and religious rituals often instill it. And somehow we, in the sort of the modern secular West, have much staler, now obviously there's many different forms of Protestantism. Some are more ecstatic, and those are generally the ones that are growing. So yes, this is a default, normal, healthy capability of the human mind. And modern Western society doesn't satisfy it as much as many traditional societies. And therefore, her point is, people do all these things to seek out that pleasure. And that helps you understand. She goes through raves, like, when, in the 1980s, when, really powerful speakers and laser lights, and then also the drug ecstasy, which had been around for 80 years or more. But they all came together. People found a way to create this group experience that like pressed all the buttons, and a lot of people would have these transformative experiences. Not, and again, it's always this like a moral growth as well. So the idea is we have this ability. It's something like a switch in the head. You can push it, and all these amazing things happen. They're deeply pleasurable. So I began calling that the hive switch. Because even though humans are primates, we're a lot like other, chimpanzees, bonobos, where those are our closest, other species. We're a lot like them in our social life. But we have this ability they know nothing of, which is to briefly become like bees in a hive. We forget ourselves. We have this ecstatic merging. That's what I mean by the hive switch. And that's what I find is when I lecture about this, and I ask people how many have had an experience, the majority, not 90%, but more than 50% have had something like this. Have you tell me about one that you've had that involved a group?